Hello everybody, Kinja427 here. Welcome to some more Realm of the Mad God. We are continuing with our level 20 character, Kinja, and we're going on to the Harpy server. Please note that the server name does not affect anything at all. Everything is exactly the same from one server to another. And yeah, hopefully we can defeat the remaining heroes of Oryx in a few minutes, and I can show you his castle. So this is the Avatar of the Forgotten King. He is quite tough, especially at low levels and especially without a group. However, one thing to note is that he is great for what I call accuracy farming. Accuracy farming is hitting things that have a lot of health or are invincible until a certain amount of time has passed, or keep regenning every so often to the point where you can just keep hitting them forever. Such as this. This will be vulnerable later, but not for a while. It's one of his phases. Oh no. Sorry about that. The game lag spiked in. I went into the pure evil, which does 75 armor piercing damage per while. So my defense does nothing. That's what the purple numbers are, by the way. So red numbers, they are affected by armor. However, the purple numbers are not at all. You could have 0 or 20. Still does 75 or 45 or however many damage. This is the phase, the pillar defense. And those pillars hurt. Luckily, if there is not much lag or you've got some bullet sponges, they are fairly easy to take out. Dang it, I did not get that egg. However, we must be getting close if it's sending me after the Phoenix Lord, a fairly simple boss. The bounty system at low levels sends you towards common things like scorpions or something that doesn't affect the Heroes of Oryx counter. Things that affect that counter include... Oh, it was taken out, so... Ooh, a manor! Ah, dang it, dude. You have to wait more than 2 seconds. These Phoenix Lords and Ancients, and... there's 2 more. The Liches and the Cyclops Gods. Along with a few other ones or twos, which, if I can remember correctly, include red demons, and that's all I've got. These guys as well. They're so simple that someone with tier 0 armor, the worst gear in the game, can no problem take them out. When I say no problem, I mean no problem. Like, it's a lot harder to get there than it is to kill them. The main gimmick with them is that you have to kill them twice. The first time is substantially easier. So this is a Scorpion Queen, and the Wasp Queen is one of the low-level things that doesn't affect the story. Anyway, I think I'm just going to cut to when I get there or if anything interesting happens. or not, because Bandicam is stupid and won't work in full screen. Well, ooh, parasite chambers, limited, only once per boss. Very difficult. I should totally not be going in, but I'm going to anyway in hopes that I can get good loot without dying. It does happen. And I do die. More often than not. So what I sometimes do is what's known as blind fire, where essentially I just run in and fire my weapon or spell blindly, sometimes behind corners, etc. Usually behind corners. Great when I know that there's an enemy but don't like getting hit. Sick is one debuff where you do not get healed at all. Usually it's in the toxic sewer area, but not always. So the reason I'm playing this safe is because I am a wizard, which has low health. However, I really like playing as the wizard, because spells are cool. It's really the only reason I stick with him. And also because playing as the paladin brings up really sad memories of my 3-star, where I got killed by a shotgunning. That was the closest I ever got to a max stat. A max stat refers to when one of your stats is all maxed out for that character. And right now we're just flying through this dungeon with ruthless efficiency, and I'm taking pot shots. Because, hey, if they're going to get the same amount of work done, but my character survives, I am going to be selfish. And the Nightmare Colony sucks. So, I'm gonna definitely hang back and just go for other people's drops for that. No way am I sticking my neck out for people I don't know. But like I said, I do like getting free stuff, so yeah. Be on the lookout for that if you ever play this game. People who go like, free something or other, TP to them. They're usually telling the truth. I mean, there's no reason for them to lie. And make sure that your inventory has at least 2 slots free. Why 2 slots when they're only giving away 1 item? It's so if they feel generous, they can give you that second item for free. Here we go. The Nightmare Colony. Actually never fought this guy before, but this game is what you would call a bullet heck, or bullet hell, depending on Christian, whatever. And wow, that did a lot of damage to me. Surprised my health wasn't even lower. I got hit by a lot there. And the reason shotgunning exists is because of the lack of a concept known as invincibility frames. And I'm bailing because my health hit the orange and I had good stuff and I have good stuff. Well, I'm gonna give it one more shot, and if I have to bail again, this time I'm going in on Spider, the more popular of the two. Here we go. So, one thing that I would like to ask about is why my videos aren't getting as many views as they used to. Like, is it just because my channel's dying, or what's happening here? I'm legitimately curious. I'm just doing this as we're chasing this leprechaun because it's in a low threat area. Man, that guy moves quick. Like, holy frick. These people with max speed can't even catch this guy. And I don't have max speed. Like, this is just becoming a chase scene right now. Woo, we did it! Rainbow Portal! No idea what the... Rainbow Road. Let's go. Pot o' gold. Shooting the ever-loving carp out of this without any hands. Unfortunately, I got nada. So, I'm going to ask for handouts. It sometimes works. Unfortunately, this is one portal where you have to take the portal of cowardice. But we are back, and we are going to fight a red demon. And Medusa. And here we go. We're going into the haunted cemetery, armed with a crowd instead of 2 or 3. So I would like to ask you guys, if you could, please, could you watch my other videos? I know it's beggary, but this is a small channel, and nope, not that desperate. Not gonna play I'm not gonna say a certain thing that just really hit close to home for me. But just please watch my other videos. It means the world. And plus soon, like, this is just a fun little thing that I'm doing. But I want to make money soon. I want this to be a career. And I can't do that if nobody's paying any attention to me. So, please, means the world to me. Thank you. We're gonna finish this, and then that's going to end today's video. Okay, so, with that out of the way, I'm only going to comment if I get good stuff. Nada. Everyone's gonna drop their stuff in the gates anyway, that way people like me can get them. Unfortunately, I cannot currently farm these guys for hits, despite them being enemies. It's a weird system, but it works, I guess. F in chat for our fallen brother. No idea where that came from. I think it came from the press F to pay respects thing, but I know nothing about internet memes. I just follow blindly. So yeah, anyway, please just watch my other videos. Helps me out a lot. And I like to think that I'm doing good, but please let me know. It's hard not knowing what your fan base is if you have a fan base that doesn't watch your videos. There you go. Pretty sure this is it. Yes, it is. I counted. It's impossible to count how many dialogues, or not dialogues, but what's the better word for this? What dialogues he says. You have to count how many times he says them. Purple. Tier 8, but whatever, I can drop it for some other poor sap. Scald, if I were... So, at the end of this, he'll offer us a reward. I've done this so I already know what the reward is, but I'm just gonna say, dude, couldn't you give us the reward at the beginning instead of wasting our time with all this stuff? Like, seriously, I like fighting this graveyard, but at the same time... Holy shoot, are you serious, dude? I am taking this. I am not looking back. I am just going to accept this. The tier 4 spell. That is an incredibly powerful item right there. A tier 4 space, as I call it. Or tier 4 special. Whatever works. Luckily, I've learned because I've played with people who have played with people who have played with pros, or many iterations, so everyone knows what the meta is, because they just follow what everyone else does. That's how this game works. The bosses always come from up here, with the exception of the final boss, who you'll see shortly. And yeah, those blue things, I hate them. They killed a good rogue of mine. You know, it's weird. This game is pretty much like D&D minus charisma and NPCs. But it's got the murder hobo aspect down. Nothing. Here we go. Final battle. Think it's 4 or 5 waves, and then the boss. the meta spot is over in this corner right here. However, any corner really works, but I don't know why we use that one specific corner. I think it's because the first attack always misses us or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't complain about the things. I just follow them blindly. You know, usually when you play this, you have an idea of who the final boss would be in each dungeon. Like, okay, that makes sense. It never comes out of thin air. This one included. So, comment down below what you think the final boss is going to be. A ghost? A zombie? A werewolf? Enter your suggestion or your guesses down below. Please, that way I know that you actually watched this video. And because I just like comments, okay? But please note, if your comment contains harsh or foul language, it will be removed. And the answer is Scold! We are not killing him fast enough. Now everything is going to carp because I have never prepared for this part of the game. Okay, blue bag. Saw that coming. That has killed me before, actually. Ironically enough, a tier 4 spell. I mean, that's what I like about this game. It's just us helping each other out. How many enemies are left? 35, so I think I'm going to end this here, folks. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. Let me know that you liked it. I'll do more of this. Yada, yada, yada. Hit the like button, the subscribe button if you're new. And please tell a friend, comment, all that jazz. You guys know the drill. And with that out of the way, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.